That is Napoleon's house. Like, I cannot believe this. This is literally just in the middle of nowhere, Idaho. So if you saw my other video about driving around in Idaho and Utah and Wyoming, doing some mountain country driving, I was mapping out my route. And I was zoomed in on GPS and I saw a little icon pop up for a nearby landmark. And I didn't realize I was this close to it, but there's a movie that was shot whenever I was like 18 or 19 that helped redefine a generation, that helped, it's part of our just culture. But I did not realize that Napoleon Dynamite was shot in Idaho, and I was literally a 15-minute drive from the house. That is Napoleon's house. Like, I cannot believe this. This is literally just in the middle of nowhere, Idaho, on a dirt road, is Napoleon Dynamite's house. Like, literally, there's the fence they walked out and through. Tina, eat the food, you fat lard. Like, this is just, I can't believe this. I'm gonna see what else is in this little town they used to film the movie with. This is crazy, just a random day trip turned into this. So, there's the house. This would have been where the fence is at, or out back. Tina, eat the ham. And that's the mountains Kip would have thrown a football over if Coach had just put him in. This is crazy. I cannot believe this. This is just, wow. Of all the places that I went today on a random race car trip, and I end up at Napoleon Dynamite's house, the city Napoleon Dynamite was filmed in, not a clue. Okay, so apparently everything from Napoleon Dynamite is basically in this town of Preston. That's where I'm at. I'm in Preston, Idaho. Apparently everything except for like one or two things was shot here. So now we're gonna go to the bowling alley, drive by it. We're gonna go by to where they jumped the bike at. It's got shocks on it. Lucky. You ever take it off any sweet jumps? And then we're gonna go by the school. So this is gonna be like a 30-minute detour I made. But I cannot believe, like I said, I cannot believe I just happened to be looking on Google Maps and was like, wait a minute. I never in a million years thought this was here or thought I would end up here. So this is just crazy. And it's just literally country road. And somebody lives in that house. So second stop on our Napoleon Dynamite trip today is the house that Pedro lived in, which means right here is where they took that sledgehammer off that sweet jump. This, I cannot believe this is here. Like, this just dumbfounds me that I found this, and that's the house. I wonder how many people come by this place and like take pictures and stuff. People who live here like, what are these weird geeks doing? What are these nerds doing? Take that thing off any sweet jumps. 2 more places I want to go, maybe 3. I want to go to the school and I want to go to the farm, and they're all within like this little town. So let's head on down the highway. We'll pick another one out. So apparently it's homecoming weekend here, and it's, people are getting a little wild. But what I'm at here is 12.5 North State Street, which is now like a holistic medicine type thing. But that is where Rex Kwando Studio was at. So it's a nice little small town out here. I also like to point out a little Banksy. But yeah, that's where Rex Kwando was. So anybody wants roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these. The next place we're going to go is I'm going to try and figure out if the school or the farm is closer, and then we'll go from there. So this is Preston High School. This is where Napoleon and everybody went to school at. Oh my God. This is just the most random day trip ever. The Preston Indians. Can they still call it that? But here's a little fact. There's the high school. This is the back side of the high school. Thank you. I know it's weird because people are either like really weird or like kind of like rude, or they're really nice. There's nothing in the middle. But random fact, there's the high school. Pedro's house is right there. So that was really convenient for filming because Pedro's house is right there. I keep turning my music off, but it keeps playing. Yeah, right there's Pedro's house, where we were at earlier. So literally it was like 2 blocks away. So now we're gonna go a little bit out of town to get to the farm. Okay, I'm normally not a big softy for animals. I'm lying, I am a big softy for animals. But all these little houses have baby cows in them and they're just chained up. Like they can't get out and walk around. They've just got a little hole in them. Oh, poor babies. So this is going to be my last stop on my Napoleon Dynamite side trip here. Biosecurity control area.
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
But this is the egg farm where Napoleon worked to make extra money. You can get Express, EGGSPRESS Express service. You stay in your car. Yep, this is it. Do the chickens have large talons? So that's the end of my Napoleon Dynamite trip for the day. I didn't plan on this. These are things I just,
Turn left.
I went for a day drive and it turned into this, so this was crazy. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna head back towards Wyoming. I keep saying Montana, but it's Wyoming. My GPS is losing its mind because it wants me to turn around, so I'm just gonna find some place to turn around. But that was my day trip, so I'm gonna keep driving. So I hope you all enjoyed my random excited trip to the town of Preston where Napoleon Dynamite was filmed. So there we go. Poor babies. Oh.